Well, today we're going to bring it home. A few extra steps. Big coolant leak. Tires are nearly wasted. I'm going to play it safe. Usually wouldn't, but I'm doing that today.
Cool. I got this fantastic V6 Mustang here. What are we doing today, Junior?
I'm going to put a battery in it because we found out on the last episode that it had 100 cold cranking amps in it. I didn't edit that in, sadly. So
the battery matches the horsepower is what you're telling me. 1 horsepower per cold cranking amp?
I mean, I knew you were a nice guy, Kyle, but you're reaching today. you're just like, you know, just all over the whole thing.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I've already gotten attached to this piece of junk.
It's green. It's a Mustang. It's a Ford product.
Yeah.
Better than the usual Japanese jobs that you pick up.
What'd you call the Nissan?
The Piss-On.
Piss-On.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember you had that piss finder too? I mean, don't get me wrong. We had some good times with it, but you know.
But you're like, I couldn't advise that.
No.
You were probably the most excited, and I was like, I'm thinking about getting a Mustang, and you're just like, oh, thank God, finally.
I mean, it is missing 2 cylinders, but we can remedy that later. We got the good base to start with.
And the fuck blew up.
Yeah, probably some people just playing with trailers over there. Coming in hot. Looking all fresh. Not so much.
What was that tilty thing you were talking about?
About loading up in the trailer? Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it, you're 100%.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little low. Ooh. Hear all them raging 100 horsepower just sitting there. Fucking Mustang.
No, the other part.
I don't care about
Your fucking Mustang.
your fucking
I care
Mustang.
About my
I care about my floor and my trailer.
Okay. Well, I don't care about the Mustang either. So yeah, have fun.
Yeah, we'll just send it. All right, we're all strapped up here. Let's check out the back end. Make sure it's tight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. She ain't going nowhere. It'll be perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and these droplets, droppy, coolant leak.
No,
Right.
It's called sweating horsepower. All right.
Don't you have to have horsepower to sweat horsepower?
I mean, it is a V6 Mustang. Just saying.
What would a trip in Portland be without traffic? I don't think you can see it. We're moving along though. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Rolling at 35. You know, could be worse. Could be better.
Yeah. So one reality of having a tow rig is that I can't hear fluid, you know, that save the environment fluid. Yeah, we gotta.
I love spending extra money on extra fuel for the environment. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, we could have saved some time, but this is blocked off over here, so we're just gonna wait in line and be patient. I mean, it's a beautiful day, though. I mean, look at this. Look at all that beautiful sky out there. I mean,
beautiful Mount St. Helens.
Yeah.
In case you glossed over that, if you can see.
we won't be able to zoom in enough. Sorry.
But hey, you know.
Action camera right up on your grill, you know.
Yeah.
Did you shave today? Nope, I didn't shave today. Nope, didn't happen. I'm lazy today.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You know. But did you shit and shower? As long as you did those two, I think you're golden.
Gonna have to miss me on the shower part too. I'm gonna get clean to get dirty again. No, I'm gonna get dirty then get clean.
That makes more sense. There's, you know, I thought maybe
You were
I
smelling
left
something,
in
didn't
the
you?
truck, but that was just you. All right. Makes sense.
Well,
Makes sense.
you know, at least I'm honest. I'm not gonna hide it. Oh yeah, I showered. Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely no. No, I didn't.
Bike, probably like 10, and he came up and he was so stoked about my truck, like stock truck. He's like, dude, what a nice truck that you have, and like just started chatting with me. You know, don't get me wrong. I was like, well, there's a 10-year-old kid riding around on his bike randomly that comes over and talking to a stranger. But just to have like a stock truck and be like, dude, I love your truck, and want to chat about it, made my day. Made my day last time.
It's the little things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go with that
Here we
EPA
go.
juice.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Man, doesn't that look like something you'd want to drink? Look at all that.
Oh yeah.
Man.
It's right in the.
Pick me.
Hold on. There we go. Found the hole now. Nope, gotta hit the button. 380 for death. Thank you again.
I guess that's cheaper than 2.5 gallons for $18.
That's what I'm saying. It might, quality wise, who knows, but oh, and then of course, you know, this is for big trucks, so they have a big hole, I have a little hole. Diesel high speed or semi truck pump is gonna be really hard to hit 60 right on the knuckle, but we'll get it.
One thing to keep in mind is when people help you out, you should, you know, do your part as much as you can. And he helped me out, so I'm getting, you know, fuels on me as much as I can afford at the moment. So that's something to keep in mind. Look at you, a champion, 4 cents over. Damn. So
Coming out of my pay for today, I guess.
there's gonna be some food. There's gonna be some food and drink somewhere. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So there has been some pictures over the years of me pumping gas and all of it. Or actually, you're right, pumping gas.
Yeah.
And now you're a diesel boy. So.
Oh, by the way, the other favorite part about the EPA juice is no matter what, it always runs down the side of your truck. It's gonna turn nice and white here shortly. Total control. Wanna know what you think. Wanna know what you do. And I don't think you know. I know that you do. Cause your dollar ain't shit. And it's taxed to no end. The rich men know the rich men. Right, we made it to the final destination. Let's see if she was good to go, if that actually held or not.
I don't think it's going anywhere.
Truth. Well, bud, we thought they weren't going anywhere, but you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We tried the old dad trick, but
I mean, it's still there.
either way,
It's still there.
still stayed in the trailer. So
Okay.
now we can push it on down the road and
I think it's just
let her go and see what happens.
We'll give her to the tweakers next door. Okay, made it home. Yeah, and it fits. And it fits better than the Tacoma does too, which is great. This got a walkway. I mean, it ain't much, but it's more, right? Got all the space over here to walk. Woo! I mean, the Tacoma was like to right here. I got all that. Like it. Excited. So, a couple of things I need to go over. One is how much I paid for it. I paid $1,500 for this. Clean title, no silliness that I have seen yet. Runs and drives, as we saw, other than the leaks and whatnot. Came with those bills on it and everything else. I'm feeling pretty good about the deal. Now, I have spent about $225 for the battery I needed, the fluids, the wipers, which I know up here it rains a lot, so that's actually important. Sue me. And then I spent $80 more going to Pickle because I wanted a rear sway bar. 4 bolts. Cha-chink, cha-chink. Glorious. I got a new stack. Remember that thing was broken? And that lid that was broken? And then, yeah, GT hood scoop. I wanted it. So I'm thinking pop this thing out, pop the little vent out of that one, drill holes in this thing, leave that, adjust the latch, paint this and this hood and that all a matte black. Leave the roof alone, I don't want to do that black. Leave the trunk alone, I don't want to do that black. Maybe redo this little job here. Maybe go with a gloss, I'm not sure. Definitely gonna try to get myself some non-tinted red lights, not my thing. So if somebody's got a set and they wanna trade me, I'm game, as long as they're not broken. These aren't broken. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're gonna end here on that. Oh, nope, I got one more. Tires. Worked out perfect with Nick at work. He pulled these off of his F-150 with adapters, the different bolt pattern. So although the tires are wasted, I ended up with 4 16-inch. I think these are just the V6 base wheels off the next Mustang. So that's probably the cheapest I've ever spent for 4 burners, spare wheels, however you want to think about it. That is by far the cheapest for a sway bar I've ever done. So things are looking really good as far as that goes. I hope you enjoyed the montage with Kyle. That leaves us with to be done is I need to get a hydraulic handbrake in this. Personal preference. I think the cable brake would work. I do need to get some more angle because these cars I think only do like 28 to 30 degrees of steering, and with how wide these front wheels are, rather the offset, they rub on everything in there. So I've got to bring the wheels out and then get a little more angle out of it. If I can get somewhere in the 40s or 50s, that's plenty. I don't need shopping cart steering. I just need enough to hang and have some fun. Again, we're going to run that rear setup until it blows up and we go 8.8 and go limited slip for once. I've only done welded, so most people are, oh no, welded. I'm like, that's all I've ever had. This is all I know. It's all I can afford. So we'll see what we can pull in for that. And obviously I've got to get into here, clean this engine up, get that coolant leak dealt with, because that thing keeps getting worse and worse. Clean the intake manifold, new serpentine belt, all the boring stuff. We'll see. And then take the rear seat stuff out of there, rhino line the entire trunk. Yeah, I got a couple other things I want to do with it there, but I'd say stay tuned. I don't know what the frequency of videos are going to be. We're getting towards winter. It's getting cold. I want to do stuff, but I'll also be broke. Oh well. So I thought I'd put these together because I don't think I've done a video in over a year, but at one point in time I made YouTube my focus, and I regret nothing, but it didn't come back to help me do things, whereas focusing on my career has brought me this house and paid for the Tacoma and now this Mustang, as cheap as it is, you know. So yeah, this is just for fun. This is just on the side. This is getting your priorities straight. So until next time.